Hey, what's up, hockey fans out there around the world? Hello, folks. This is Mark Spencer. Once again, I'm back again for NHL Review Part number 8. Well, I'm here, folks. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you since the beginning of the NHL season in October. So I'm back here. November's here. The November wind, you can feel it in your face. Tomorrow's Remembrance Day, folks. Just got to give thanks, folks, to the people overseas serving for all of our countries around the world. Just big time thanks to every one of them. Well, folks, it's a cold one, and you know what? When we're talking hockey, I mean, we always want to be part of the game. So we're talking some NHL right now. So we're going to take a look at what's going on. Well, folks, it looks to me that trade bait, the Roundup trade bait, according to Scott Cullen of the TSN.ca, there's a list of names, big names, your average names, your small names, or whatever. But you got Yannick Perreault, you got Marian Hossa, Kari Lehtonen, Maxim Afinogenov, Jussi Jokinen, Edmonton's Rafi Torres, you got Brad Stewart out of LA, you got Yaroslav Modry, you got Tom Priceson, all out of LA, you got Montreal's Michael Ryder, don't forget Alexei Kolov, maybe, and then you got Nashville's Marek Zalitsky. He's another name that might be available come trade deadline or come mid-season. Maybe I say December or January, there might be some blockbuster trade. I don't know. There has been a recent trade. Jason Makachua just got traded from the St. Louis Blues for a 7th-round pick next year to Colorado. So Colorado gets himself another goalie. So this looks like they're going to be making a trade with their goaltending. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jose Theodore gets traded. But Jose Theodore's been playing some good hockey this year, even though he got lost last night to the Vancouver Canucks 2-1 in overtime. Controversial goals, no doubt about it. But, hey, a goal's a goal. You can't knock off too many goals and say, hey, it's a goal. But it's a beautiful goal. So, you know what? Don't worry, Jose. You will find your confidence again. I still think you're an elite goalie in this league. There's no wonder you won the Hart Trophy, the Vezina, all in the same year, and the Lester B. Pearson Award. So come on. You won that award for a reason. I want to see you step your game up, because at one time you were touted as the next Patrick Roy. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, folks, as I look down on this list, you got Derek Morris out of Phoenix. Derek Morris is a good, physical, big defenseman that knows what he's doing out there. He makes things happen. Big guy, soft hands, he can make good passes, great defensively. He's hard to move on the ice. I mean, you go in there on defense or on offense, you're trying to get a goal in front of that net, he'll just clear you from that net, no problem. Especially with the rules up, but he still plays the old style type hockey. And then you have in Pittsburgh, Ryan Malone, Colby Armstrong, and Marc-Andre Fleury. You know what? The thing about Marc-Andre Fleury is I think he's lacking confidence. I don't know what it is, but I think he's just lacking the confidence. I mean, the defense of the Pittsburgh Penguins is the worst defense I've ever seen in my life. I know they got Daryl Sador in the offseason, but Daryl Sador is not that much of a defensive defenseman. He's more of an offensive defenseman. They need real defensemen. They need guys who are like 6'6" that can clear guys in front of Fleury, block shots, dump the puck down the ice. That's what they need. They need to go out there and spend the money and get themselves a top of the line defenseman. That's what they need. That's what San Jose needs too. San Jose Sharks have been really bad this year, folks. I don't blame Doug Wilson if he goes out and makes a trade soon. I mean, sooner than later. I won't be surprised to see Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Sharks and the Toronto Maple Leafs come together on a blockbuster deal. 3 teams in a deal. I wouldn't be surprised if that trade ever happened, because all 3 of these teams need defense. Every team in the NHL needs defense. But for the San Jose Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks and the Toronto Maple Leafs, I've never seen 3 teams could really need a defenseman right now. So when I look at those 3 teams, I think of a blockbuster trade. 3 teams I've seen in the NBA over the years, and if I could see a trade like that, that would be outstanding. I don't rule out a trade with Andrew Raycroft. Raycroft's playing good right now, but I still think he'll be in LA before the season's up. Hey, how about Marty Gerber? He's playing so good right now. I'm hearing rumors that Ray Emery might be out of town by the trade deadline. So we'll see what happens. If Gerber can continue to play the way they're playing, we will see what happens. Well, it looks like Penguins GM won't panic. Dan Morag reports that the Pens GM, Ray Shero, isn't panicking over his club's 7-8-1 start and has no plans to fire head coach Michel Therrien, trade goalie Marc-Andre Fleury, or tear apart the team's nucleus. Shero wouldn't rule out making a trade to address his team needs. More speed, another goal scorer, or two. A reliable physical defenseman. I think that's what they're missing. Now, the Pittsburgh Penguins, I've looked in the past, they never really ever had a great defenseman. A big physical defenseman that doesn't take garbage from nobody. Goes out there, plays with a mean streak. You know what I mean? And that's the type of defenseman that they're looking for. So I wouldn't be surprised. Well, folks, there's not really much rumors. Well, there's one rumor being brewing right now. According to the Toronto Maple Leafs, actually according to Jeff Gordon, I guess a beat writer from the St. Louis Post, that GM John Ferguson Jr. might attempt a major deal or two defensemen, Thomas Kaberle or defenseman or two for Thomas Kaberle in play, I guess. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Do they trade Thomas Kaberle? I don't know. I wouldn't trade Thomas Kaberle. The one guy I think they should trade is Pavel Kabina. Pavel Kabina, he's a bust. I mean, this guy doesn't deserve $5 million per season. I feel him and Hal Gill, you can package those two pucks and send them out of town, bring in some young players and a veteran good defenseman. That's what they can go and do. But we'll see what happens. And with the Ottawa Senators re-signing Jason Spezza, like I predicted, I think Wade Redden at the trade deadline will be traded because there's no money left to re-sign Wade. But there's Joe Corvo, so we'll see what happens. I still think Wade Redden will be traded by the trade deadline this year. Well, folks, I don't really have any more news, but I got one more. And this concerns Marcus Naslund. Well, it looks like Dave Nonis could be in the works of a blockbuster trade with his captain, Marcus Naslund. I don't think he'll trade Naslund, but, we never know. I've been hearing rumors of Marian Hossa. If he doesn't resign there, he could be coming to Vancouver, folks. Out west. That's what they say, out west. But Vancouver, you package a good package together with Luc Bourdon, and you put Matt Cook, and you throw in another young player you have in your farm system, and that deal's done. And that's what you got to do. If you're Vancouver right now, you go get yourself a defenseman, you go get yourself another goal scorer, a center, and you're set to go for a playoff run. Well, folks, I guess that's it. As we hit the music. You never know, folks. You just never know. You always wanted to be part of history. But just remember, play the game. Be a team player. Help out one another. And remember, you're more than just a person. You're a human being. Like me. Enjoy life, folks. And enjoy this Saturday's games. The Hockey Night in Canada versus in America. NHL Network, you name it. My name is Mark Spencer. For Saturday, November the 10th. 2007. I want to say goodbye, everyone, and happy Remembrance Day. And happy Veterans Day. So long, everyone. Peace.